everybody, and welcome to this channel, Freya's Crone. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome, and welcome back to my returning subscribers from my other channel. I am very grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you give me on this journey. Okay, so this video is for star sign of Capricorn. It is also a timeless video, which means when the time is right, you will come across these messages. It's a general reading, so only take what resonates. They are chakra messages. So, my cat shaking things up over here. I'm being reminded to tell every one of you guys to go over and watch your chakra healing video, even if it is just for an energy boost. You don't even have to watch your video. If you don't want to, that's fine. If you do, that's fine as well. So Capricorns, this is your chakra message. So let's go ahead and pull your chakra for Capricorn. What chakra do you want to talk to Capricorn about? Okay, so we got the heart, and it is blocked. So Capricorn, you have a blocked heart chakra, which tells me right off the bat, for somebody out there, you have the tendency to have to always be right. It's like you are not open to anybody else's opinion. You don't even want to hear it, is what I feel here. Because the heart chakra is the air chakra. The air chakra is about opening yourself up and giving and receiving, which means sitting down and listening to what somebody else has to say without interruption, as well as being able to give your opinion in a very positive and emotional way, in a very balanced way. But I feel Capricorn, that is blocked because you always have to be right. There's nobody else's view but your own. That's a very ego-based energy. Therefore, you are blocked. Your heart is blocked. All right. So let's go ahead and pull some messages here, or a message for the Capricorn collective. For the Capricorn collective. Well, the two cards fall off the bottom. Let's take a look at it. So you have close encounter and a tall tale. Okay. So that goes back to that energy of your way. You're always the one that's right. Because this reminds me of Pinocchio. Okay. So we'll talk about that here in a minute. See if we can move this over a little bit. So that you can view both of them. All right. That ain't gonna work. So I'll just put you down here. Because I want you to be able to see both of them. So let's pull this card here. Okay, so we have Let It Go. You can see there's a big heart. And this is connected to another person, right? Remember, I said it's like your way is the right way. Your way is the only way. You always have to be right. So let's go ahead and talk about that. And it is the heart chakra. Compassion, love, community, forgiveness, unconditional acceptance, inner peace, and wholeness. Forgiveness, healing resentments, shredding the role of the eternal martyr, letting go of victimhood, cutting the ties that bind you to a destructive story. A tall tale. Releasing pain so that you can move into the lesson it offers, and relinquishing the need to be right. I love it when Spirit is right on point with me. I mean, I'm right on point with Spirit. All right. So, Capricorn, there are times in life when you must forgive, lest you become a hostage to your anger, frustration, and disappointments and resentments. This is not about condoning bad behavior or minimizing a hurt done to you. Forgiveness is simply a commitment to stop telling an old story, tall tale, so you don't carry the burden anymore. If you don't forgive, old hurts fester and become distorted, causing you pain over and over again. You become trapped in a prison of your own making, tied to the story that you were a victim. It's time to cut that invisible cord attaching you to the situation and preventing you from moving forward. The truth is, you are victimizing yourself every time you recreate the unresolved hurt in your mind. Or speak of it with friends. Rather than allow this folly to repeat, surrender the situation to your higher power. Now is the time for radical forgiveness. Say no to drama in all forms and forgive yourself and others for engaging in it. Consider the ancient Hawaiian practice known as Ho'oponopono. Ho'oponopono. Okay. It's them words: I love you, I forgive you, I'm sorry. I love you, I forgive you, I'm sorry. That's what it is. The simple prayer is a beautiful way to begin the process of forgiving. I'm sorry, forgive me, thank you, I love you. I was close, right? I'm sorry, forgive me, thank you, I love you. It's based on the idea that we are all responsible for reality we see in the world. If something is awry, whether it's your perception, your emotional reactions, your judgment, or so forth, it's up to you to clean it up. Forgiveness is the key to a liberated and meaningful life. No matter what method you choose, just do it. So remember that. Ho'oponopono. I'm sorry, forgive me, thank you, I love you. Okay, so you got the heart right off the bat. So let's go back to the number 10 here. Which is the sacral chakra energy. Connection, sexuality, intimacy, birthing, desire, pleasure, feelings, and fluidity. Vulnerability as a strength, letting others see your wounds as well as your strengths. Setting healthy boundaries. All right. This is a time of connection that asks for you to be vulnerable and authentic. Let go of any social masks or constructs used to keep yourself apart from others. Lower your shields and allow yourself to step into a dance of intimacy. When you become close to people, you remind yourself that you are not alone. You're part of a beautiful, meaningful bond. At a deep spiritual level, there are so many lessons offered to you in this closeness. At a social level, intimate relationships can help you ignite the sparks of light that is a power of infinity. You flourish as a result of offering emotional honesty, a true desire for equality, love, friendship, and laughter. We are not meant to be alone. Yet sometimes we are wounded and we build walls around ourselves so we don't get hurt again. It's time to be honest about yours and step out from behind that barrier and engage in all of life. This is a beautiful opportunity to allow your vulnerability to be your strength as you choose to live in integrity and without artifice. Even your work life, this mode of connection allows you to be truly present. When you live this way, everything and everyone thrives. You have no need to defend yourself when you're being truly and utterly you, empowered by your raw openness and willingness to be seen. In this way, your close encounters will not fail you. There is so much to celebrate when you stand eye to eye, shoulder to shoulder, sharing your hearts. Number 35. There's a fly in here. Somebody's spying me. And this is the throat chakra. Communication, creativity, listening, being heard, writing, ideas, sharing, in vibration. Denial, concealing the truth so you can manipulate and control a situation. Fear-based communication, creating a narrative to hide behind, not allowing the fear of what others will think to influence your words. Learning to communicate from a place of authenticity. You or someone else is telling a tall tale right now. You always know if a falsehood is spoken because it doesn't feel grounded. When you lie, you get high on an illusionary sense of power that is doomed to fail at some point. You feel driven by fear of exposure, but something makes you stick to your story even though you know it has no substance. And that goes back to letting it go, right? Having the need to always be right. And playing the victim. Whatever lie we are caught up in isn't as important as the motive for it. Why does anyone lie? Perhaps we don't believe the truth is good enough, or we want to keep doing what we know we shouldn't be doing. Then there is a lie put forth while in denial, such as hiding an act of addiction. In this scenario, we may believe our own lies. A tall tale, a white lie, stretching the truth, and the blatant fabrication are all about control, the desire for it and the lack of it, the need to maintain it so we can manipulate the outer world and hide our inner one. Today, Capricorn, ask for the truth. Be willing to pay the price and be okay with vulnerability. Be okay with the vulnerability your lies exposing in yourself and others. Transparency is required to get to where you need to go and to be truly empowered. To reveal the strength of what is true and authentic. Any other path leads to a dead end. Remember the saying, the truth shall set you free, and get ready to fly unfeathered. That is so beautiful. All right, so we're going to go ahead and mark these pages. All right, so let's go ahead and just pull one little card here. However, I do feel that that is your message, but I just feel like there's one more card that needs to be pulled. Okay, so it could be connected to a Virgo. This is the Hermit mode, or Hermit in reverse, which is the solar plexus. So the Hermit in reverse is somebody who needs to go within thyself. Somebody who I just feel strong Virgo energy. The Virgo could be connected to this Capricorn. But this Virgo in reverse talks about that fear-based energy. So I'm going to put a wall around myself, right? Resentment, alienation, perfectionism, rejection, arguments, risky behavior, and the struggle to find oneself. Okay, so that's what I feel. I feel like there's a lot of resentment here because somebody wants to be perfect and they're not. So what do? They lie to keep from either being rejected, or they lie because they are being rejected. So what do? They like to argue. I'm always right. I'm always right. My story is the truth, right? And here it is blocking that heart chakra and unable to let go. So they keep repeating this story, right? I'm the victim. And they're really struggling with opening themselves up with other people because of this situation. Thank you for watching.